Why isn't it playing? The music.
You got in the right hole here?
Yeah, that's right there. That's the radio station.
Can you hear me, Daniel?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Hear it now.
He's got something plugged. Make sure you got the in right and out right.
You got a pencil?
We got a pencil up here.
Yeah, the whole
there's a
pack
stack up
of
there. I went bottom.
And Bailey Boak, Harmon Barton, Avery Jones, and Tanner Lewis.
Tanner Lewis, is that some of the Lewises?
Yep.
Cameron Hayes, Brian Armstrong, Adam Clements, Michael Reed, and Drew Rogers.
I have no idea why the sound's not coming through. Everything's set right. Just don't know why it won't come through.
You got them right?
Yeah, I got them right. Radio.
That was something.
That was radio station. What's this? Dude, I have no idea. Try it again.
Was it working a while ago?
Never tested it. Figured it would have.
You on my board?
Yeah, we can try yours. It makes figures that happened with 5 minutes ago.
Oh, we got 5.
That figures. I don't know. Because it's a Monday. One, two, one, 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 one. All right, that's on.
Hammer-X Fire Extinguishers,
I don't
a
know why.
proud sponsor of the...
Who knows? It works now. Let's get this other board out of the way. Hey, for the time being, just put that in your bag.
Does it go in here?
In here, right here. Set it for right now. We'll just set it in there. Watch it fall. All right. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Greg, you ready?
It's time for the 2015 Blount County Basketball Tournament on WCRL Country. Tonight in this opening round matchup of the Junior Varsity Boys Bracket, it will be number 2 Locust Fork taking on number 7 Southeastern. Now, live from Locust Fork High School, here's Greg Armstrong.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to Locust Fork High School, where the Locust Fork Hornets will be taking on the Southeastern Mustangs. And joining me will be Mr. Daniel Smith, the principal of Locust Fork High School. And Daniel, I appreciate you filling in to help us out a little bit tonight. Hopefully you'll have a good time doing this, and we'll do as good a job as we possibly can.
Thanks for having me. Look forward to a great game here and being part of this broadcasting. Thing, and it has, Greg. Last week, the junior high tournament was a great success. Went to a new format, and from everything that I witnessed and have heard, it was a huge success. And congratulations to the Cleveland Lady Panthers in the junior high division for their win and capturing the county championship, and to the Locust Fork Junior Boys for capturing the county championship.
Well, and it was a great night, I thought, with the tournament. Now we're out there.
It's not showing up. I mean, you're broadcasting on the internet, though. I'll know the website. I don't know. 1-1 makes no. 1-1. Just keep going. You're recording the game, though.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and get tried about. We had a little bit of trouble, little technical difficulties. So we'll give the starting lineups, and I guess he'll get it all worked out. First, the starters for the Southeastern Mustangs is going to be starting at guard number 2, Cameron Robertson. Also starting at point guard will be number 14, Bailey Boak. Also, good evening, folks, and welcome in to the Blount County Basketball Tournament, where tonight the Locust Fork Hornets will be taking on the Southeastern Mustangs. And joining me now will be Daniel Smith, the principal of Locust Fork High School. He's going to help me broadcast the game tonight, and I certainly appreciate him doing that, as it takes a lot of folks to get this thing rolling. And finally, after the technical difficulty, we're ready to go.
Thanks for having me, Greg, and looking forward to a good ball game and a good tournament here starting tonight. So I want to encourage everybody in Blount County, make your way out one or all nights and support these youth of Blount County and the JV girls, JV boys, varsity girls, and varsity boys tournaments.
Tonight we'll have 3 games. The first game will be the B-team boys, followed by the varsity girls and varsity boys. Tonight's game between Locust Fork and the Southeastern Mustangs will be their first meeting of the year, and I'm going to give you the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Southeastern Mustangs, starting at guard number 2, Cameron Robertson. Starting at point guard, number 14, Bailey Boak. Starting at guard, number 31, Harmon Barton. Starting at forward, number 34, Avery Jones. And starting at forward, number 45, Tanner Lewis, and the Mustangs are coached by Keith Moore. Starting for the Hornets, starting at forward, number 15, a junior, Michael Reed. Also starting at point guard, number 2, a sophomore, Cameron Hayes. Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 4, Brian Armstrong. Starting at guard, a 9th grader, number 14, Adam Clements, and starting at forward, a 9th grader. Number 25, Drew Rogers. The Hornets are coached by Brandon Smith and Larry Boatwright. We're just about ready to tip this thing off. And I began thinking about this game tonight, and it should be a pretty good ball game. I know the seeding is kind of hard to tell because a lot of these teams don't get to play each other, but I was looking at the height of Southeastern. They got pretty good height. The key tonight, I think, is going to be the guard play of Locust Fork and how they are able to match up against these Mustangs.
Southeastern, good-looking group of young men, and I think they've got a good future in varsity athletics.
Well, here we go. Here's the tip. It's controlled by the Hornets. And Cameron Hayes will control it as he'll cross the timeline, walk it up. Hornets tries to get it inside a lot. They have pretty good guards on the year. They'll skip pass all the way across to Cameron Hayes. They'll get it in the corner to Clements. Clements over to Hayes. Hayes over to Armstrong. Armstrong will drive in, and he'll pull up, and he'll hit the first basket of the night. 2-point basket, and the Hornets lead 2-0. Pretty good ball movement that time by the Hornets.
Swinging the ball from side to side, throwing over top of the zone, and just what coach wanted them to do.
Here comes the Mustangs as they try to bring it across the timeline. A little bit of pressure being applied by the Hornets.
Locust Fork sitting in a extended zone, trying to match up a little bit out of it. And they're really keeping Southeastern at the moment way away from the basket, I'll say.
I think the Hornets would be satisfied if they could keep it that far away from the hole. Here's a pass over to Boat, back over to Harmon Barton. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Armstrong, and the Mustangs will inbound it from the side.
Good extension on the defense, good movement. Southeastern's trying to look to see where they want to go with the ball. I think they want to go inside, Greg, but right now Locust Fork's not allowing that.
Here's Barton trying to find open man. He does. He finds Avery Jones. He'll pull up jumper, no good. Rebound's going to go to Clements, and here comes the Hornets, and they like to push the ball. There's not much there, so he'll back it back out. Here's Cameron Hayes with a long three-pointer, no good. Nice rebound by Reed. He'll pass it back out to Armstrong. Armstrong pull up three-pointer off the bank, and it's open. And the Hornets lead 5-0. And Armstrong is hot to start the game as he's got 5 points.
Well, that's a good omen as they throw it away and recover.
Stolen by Armstrong. Here Cameron going to have a walk or a jump ball, one or the other.
Yeah, he got a piece of the ball, but he continued action and caused the walk. But so far, so good for Locust Fork. They're controlling the tempo early.
Here comes the Mustangs as they try to break the pressure, and they can't. And the Hornets going to steal it away. Here comes Clements. He'll bring it up. Had a wide open man, but wasn't able to see Cameron Hayes. Here's Armstrong. He'll pass it over to Cameron. He'll hold it above his head and pass it back to Armstrong. Armstrong looking inside. Not a lot of ball move. There we go. Inside to Drew Rogers. He'll put it up with the left hand. No good. Rebound's going to go to Tanner Lewis. And Tanner and Barton and some of those kids used to kind of be this way. But when the new school was built, it kind of changed things around a little bit. Here's a pass over to Lewis. Lewis over to Barton. Barton over to Bailey Boak. And in the corner for three, Cameron Robertson, and he's going to nail it. Good-looking shot.
Good shot. Southeastern patient that time. Got an open look, and he drained the three.
Here comes the Hornets. They'll work it around the perimeter. Back over to Hayes. Hayes over to Armstrong. Armstrong down low. We got a timeout. Coach Smith is furious, to say the least.
Yeah, obviously not doing something that he wants them to do.
And they'll call a timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be right back. Hornets lead 5-3. Welcome back as we have a little trouble with our commercials. We'll try to get that worked out. Hornets with the lead and the ball. 5-3, 3:14 to play. Here's a pass to Drew Rogers out to Armstrong, who's hit all 5 points. He'll shoot this three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Rogers, then it's tipped over to Clements, and he's been attacked by Barton. And I talked to Coach Moore before the ball game. He said, I want you to watch Harmon Barton. He just has a habit of just putting 2 hands on the player, and he's doing that same thing right there.
Well, he's aggressive.
He was. Here's a pass inside to Clements. He's going to have it rejected, and here comes the Mustangs. And a foul going to be called, I think, on Reed. And it will be on Reed for the Hornets.
Michael didn't have anywhere to go that time, just kind of ran up the back of the player, unintentional, but still a foul.
Here's a travel as Robertson moved his feet a little bit. And a turnover for the Hornets. Here comes Cameron Hayes. He'll set the offense. He'll pass it over to Clemens. Clemens looks inside to Reed. Reed back out to Hayes. Hayes cross court to Armstrong, trying to get the open man. Good defense being played by the Mustangs. Here's a pass over to Cameron Hayes. Back over to Armstrong. He's wide open. He'll pull up from downtown. He'll miss it. Reed had the rebound, but it lost it away, and here comes Harmon Barton for the Mustangs. Passes over to Boat. Boat back to Barton. Barton back to Boat. Little 2-man game now. Back over to Barton. Barton will set it up. He'll pass it back to Boat. The Double B show right here in downtown Locust, Alabama. Back over to Boat. In the corner. To Avery Jones. He'll pull up from 3-point range, and he'll nail a 3. And Mustangs with their first lead of the game, 6-5. With 2:04 to play here in the first period. As it's a back-and-forth game. Good shooting by the Mustangs from 3-point land.
Very patient with their offense till they got the shot they wanted, and they drained another one.
Here comes the pass to Armstrong. Back out to Drew Rogers. Over to Armstrong again. Inside to Clements. He'll let off the glass for 2, and the Hornets retake the lead 7-6. Here comes the Mustangs. Full court pressure being applied by the Hornets. Drew Rogers doubling up with Cam Hayes and knock it out of bounds for the Hornets, and it'll be Mustang ball. And they're having a little trouble. When Hornets can get their press set, they can give them a little trouble.
Sure do. That's Trey Swindle and Jose Arvega checks in.
Jose Arvega. Here's a pass over to Barton. Barton out to Boat. Back to Barton. He looks inside, can't find it. And now a pass back over to Boat. Good defense right now for the Hornets. Here's the new guy coming in. Let's see, I think it's Jose Arvega, and they're going to have a timeout called. Timeout on the court. We'll see if our commercials work this time. We're going to take it with them. 1:07 to play. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to Clyde Blackwood Gymnasium on the campus of the Hornets. As the Hornets lead the Mustangs 7-6 with 57 seconds to play here in the first period. Here come the Mustangs trying to retake the lead as they'll pass it around the perimeter. Barton over to Boat. Boat to Robertson. Good defense being played by the Hornets. They'll get it back to Boat. And now they'll get it down low inside to Tanner Lewis. So he'll put it up. Missed the shot. Rebound. Reed, he'll tap it out to Cameron Hayes. Here comes Cameron Hayes as he's being harassed by Robertson. Over to the little guy. Trey Swindle shoot the 3. No good. And here's a steal by the Rebels. The Mustangs. I got to keep that straight because when I went to Southeastern, there's the Rebels.
We might have to call them the Rebel Mustangs.
That's right. Here's a quick shot by the Mustangs. Number 34, Avery Jones, is no good. Rebound goes to the Hornets. With 7 seconds, the Hornets will play for the last shot. They get it over to Trey Swindle out to Cameron Hayes from downtown, and he'll shoot an air ball. .2 seconds left. And watching Coach Smith as they'll try a long full court shot. He's a little frustrated. 7-6. I don't think he thinks they're playing the way they need to be playing.
No, I don't think he does. And defensively, not bad, but kind of stale offense and not moving the ball around and getting the ball inside.
Well, all right. Let's try one thing on this thing and see if it works. I think it will. You'll do it. Did you? All right. I don't know what's causing it.
We got a gremlin in this thing.
It's playing. Why can't we hear it?
The Varsity girls division, Appalachian taking on Southeastern, followed by the Varsity boys division, Hayden against Appalachian. So 2 more games after this one.
Tell me when. Welcome back to Locust Fork High School, the 2015 Blount County basketball tournament.